Chief Dan Orbih said the party decided to expose the alleged deceit of the past APC government in Edo State under comrade Adams Oshiomhole with regards to the 200-bed accident in the emergency ward of the Central Hospital in Benin City. He said the party is happy that the State Governor, Mr. Godwin Obaseki, has expressed its readiness to probe the alleged fraud in the hospital project, which has consumed over 10 billion naira.
Without sounding immodest, Edo PDP under my leadership came out as far back as 2012 to expose the fraudulent and inflated award of the contract for the 200-bed accident and emergency ward complex at the Central Hospital. The APC government of Godwin Obaseki now agrees completely with our position that the project is indeed a 5-star classic fraud-ridden scam by the former government in Edo State.
While calling on Edo State Governor Mr. Godwin Obaseki to ensure that all those who are involved face the full wrath of the law, Chief Dan Orbih said the governor's decision to probe the APC national chairman, comrade Adams Oshiomhole, should not be used as a bargain to settle their internal crisis, adding that if an ultra-modern hospital built in Cross River State with the state-of-the-art facility could cost 6 billion naira, there is no justification why over 10 billion naira should be extended on an emergency ward of an already existing hospital.
We must commend the courage of Godwin Obaseki for coming out, no matter how late, to admit that that project is a fraud. The government is now carrying out a major structural adjustment on the facility. The great question of the day is, what is the cost of this structural adjustment? And at whose expense are they carrying out this adjustment? I don't want the government of Godwin Obaseki to use this recent disclosure as a bargaining tool to settle political differences. Edo PDP hereby declare that government must put in place the process of bringing to book all those connected with this fraud, no matter how highly placed they may be.
Reacting on behalf of the former governor of Edo State, a former Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice, Barrister Henry Dahagbon, questioned why Governor Godwin Obaseki would wait for 3 years to probe the past government which he was part of. Henry Dahagbon described the probe as political witch hunt.
It is clear that he is threatening to probe only because of the current political crisis. If he wants to probe, let him go ahead and probe. He was part and parcel of that government. He was in ESCO when that project was approved. He was in ESCO when that project was recommended. He was the chairman of the economic team. That project passed through his table, and his approval is on it. So it is tantamount to probing itself.
Recently, the special advisor to Governor Godwin Obaseki on media and communication strategy, Crusoe Saige, revealed that Edo State government will set up a panel to probe contracts awarded for the construction of structures and supply of equipment to Central Hospital Benin under comrade Adams Oshiomhole-led administration. Best Mbiere reporting.